Hey guys, welcome back. So this is part 2 of the Vtwin series build. So I got the block together, got the heads on, I got the rockers on, I got the billet push rods cut to length, got them on, and here's the oops. While turning it over, what I didn't know was that before I put the valve springs in, before I put the retainers on, before I put anything together on the heads, I was supposed to have milled 50-60 thousandths off the top of the guides. And this is information that wasn't brought to my attention when I put it together. So, when cranking the engine over, the retainers smack the guide, and as you can see, I now have a bent push rod. So you can imagine my frustration when I now have to pull the heads off. I will have to pull the springs off. I will have to take the heads to work and mill the guides down. Yeah, I am not happy. But, I mean, that's study. You really have to do your homework when putting these things together, especially when you're putting a lot of aftermarket parts into them. I can't blame nobody but myself because I didn't research it enough. I just assumed that putting the springs in would, no issues with at all. But I was talking to Mike at Precision Cams today. He's going to go ahead and send me a push rod. And he told me, gave me a few pointers. Let me zoom in here. As you can see on the intake, with the kit, the gasket kit, it came with the valve guide seals. He told me to get rid of them, don't run them. He said on the intake and the exhaust, you want to go ahead and mill them both down. That way you have plenty of clearance. And this is just information that I'm just now finding out, and unfortunately it came up to be a bent push rod. So that's the only one that I bent, the only one that had a chance to bend. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get the heads tore back apart, get the springs out, and I will take it to work with me in the morning as I'm a machinist. So I'll slap it into a machine tomorrow and we'll start milling it and start getting this thing back together. So give me a few seconds. Well, it'll probably be about an hour, but to you guys it'll only be a few seconds. But I'll get these heads pulled off and we'll see what they look like. Here's just a quick shot before I get the heads and everything pulled out. I've already got the push rods off. But you can see that just that one single one got bent. So we'll get the rest of it tore apart and get the springs out of it. And just like that, the heads are off. You gotta love movie magic. I was gonna run the graphite head gaskets. They're obviously junk now. So I went ahead and I ordered some copper head gaskets from eccarburetors.com. We got the springs off, which surprisingly was much easier to get off than it was to put them on. So this kind of gives me a good opportunity now to kind of compare the stock springs with the dual springs with the billet aluminum retainers. Now this is a stock spring. As you can tell, the height difference is quite a bit. And then with the retainers, you got pretty decent height compared to these. Now, I read on a chat forum some people were milling these off to get their clearances, but really, I mean, when this thing's compressed all the way down to here, there's a ton of pressure against this, and I really don't want to take a chance of pushing the keepers through that aluminum. So what I'm going to do, what needs to be done, obviously get rid of the seal, and we're going to mill most of this off on this side and mill most of it off on that side. What I may do is go ahead and just mill this down to the aluminum. That way I know I've got plenty of clearance, and that still leaves quite a bit of meat for the exhaust guide and the intake. So that's what we're going to end it right there. Get these valves out and get the seal out. If you guys want to know the difference between the dual springs and the stock springs, there's a pretty good comparison right there. But I think I'm going to wrap this part 2 section up, get the rest of the heads tore apart, get them cleaned up, get them to work in the morning and start milling on them, and then when the copperhead gaskets come in, I'll start on the part 3. So thanks for watching. You can also check me out on Facebook at hollandgrassracing.com. I'm on there, always posting pictures, always posting something funny or something stupid. But if you guys have any questions, you can shoot me a message on there. You guys can shoot me a message at hollandgrassracing@gmail.com, and I'll try to apply as quick as I can and try to give you the best honest answer I can. But that wraps this video up, and I will get part 3 up as soon as I can get some head gaskets in, and we'll get some more parts in. So see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.